Hey, what is up, mortals? It is the Joey Bosco Show here, and before we get into the video, there's a few things that I'd like to say. Firstly, thank you all over on Patreon for supporting the video. Your support means a lot. If you want to support us as well, please go over there. There are multiple different ranks that you could choose from. And finally, Mike2002, who has kindly been the one to both fund this video and commission its production. So thanks, Mike. And if any of you would like to commission a what if idea, DM James or King in the Discord that is in the description. Anyway, let's get into the video. Last time in part 1, we left off with the entrance exam where Deku was severely hurt from the 0-point robot and debris. Recovery Girl gave Deku a red vial for him to drink, but it was too late. Now, with that recap, let's get into part 2, Recovery Girl.
There is still no pulse. I was sure that this would work.
Ochako.
Maybe it needs more time to work. He's really hurt.
Just after Ochako speaks, Deku's hand twitches and he lets out a small sigh. Recovery Girl.
I'm going to take him to my office to monitor him. I guess it did work after all.
Vlad King.
I'll go too. Someone needs to be there with you just in case.
Recovery Girl.
Well, okay, but we should call his mother first. She would like to know where her son is.
After calling Inko and taking Deku to the nurse's office for monitoring, several hours pass by, and Deku finally wakes up. Deku.
What happened? Last thing I remember was saving that girl.
Inko.
Oh, Izuku, you're okay.
Recovery Girl.
After saving that girl, you were caught under the robot's arm in part of the falling building. It was too late for my quirk to work, so I used some blood from an old hero. Oh, and you were dead for several minutes.
Deku.
I was dead? Is that why I feel so funny?
Recovery Girl.
I'm pretty sure dying and coming back makes anyone feel weird, dear.
Inko.
All that matters is that you're okay now.
Vlad King.
Do you guys mind if I have a moment alone with the kid? I need to talk to him about something. Plus, I know more about the blood since it was my mentor who gave it to you.
Recovery Girl.
That's fine, but don't stress him too much or scare him.
Vlad King.
I won't.
Inko and Recovery Girl then leave the room. Deku.
Why did you make them leave? Couldn't you tell them in the room?
Vlad King.
No. So, kid, I want you to drink this.
Deku.
What is it?
Vlad King.
It's blood. That vial that the Recovery Girl gave you was blood from one of the first vampires. And original, as we call them. No one has seen one for years, and the guy's blood who was in that vial turned me into one. These fangs ain't for show, kid. But first, I need you to drink this blood so you don't die again, and to complete the transformation.
Deku.
Okay. But this is a lot to take in at one time. Like, you're a vampire, so does that mean that everyone with a blood quirk is one? Will I get a blood-using quirk? Will the sun hurt me? Will I need to have blood all the time?
Vlad King.
Wow, you talk a lot, kid. Just shut up and drink. I'll answer your questions.
Deku.
Okay then.
Deku then drank the blood given to him by Vlad and has now become a hybrid of a vampire and a werewolf. His speed and strength are now at the level of 8%, full power. But he can't jump like 8%. And his hearing is also even better as well, and his smell. Vlad King.
So first, not all that have a quirk involving blood is a vampire. 2. If you don't have a quirk like mine, you won't get one. Just super strength, speed, and the ability to mind control, if you're able to learn it. Even I still haven't. 3. Given that you're a hybrid now, you won't need a daylight ring like me.
Deku.
What do you mean hybrid?
Vlad King.
Well, when I first smelled you, I could tell you were a werewolf. And since the blood you drank to save you was from a hybrid, you are now one too. So the sun won't hurt you since you're part wolf. And as for feeding, it's your choice. I have a storage of blood I get from Recovery Girl from blood drives. But since you're a hybrid now, you don't really need to feed. You can live off of rare steak and meat that has some blood in it. Oh, and those full moon transformations won't happen unless you want them to. And you could change into a wolf whenever if you want.
Deku.
Wow, that's a lot. And good to know I won't have to drink anyone's blood. That's still freaky. And as for the full moons, I already got used to them. But at least I don't have to hide from my mom anymore during that time.
After their talk, everyone comes back in, and later that day, Deku is free to go home. A week later, Deku gets a letter from UA. It's All Might. All Might.
Well, young Midoriya, you did it. You are now a UA student. You scored first in the combat points, as well as rescue points. Well done. You will make a fine hero.
Deku.
Wow, I really did it. I'm in UA.
After finding out the news, Deku tells his mom, then runs over to the cemetery where he visits Bakugo's grave. Deku.
Well, Kacchan, I did it. I got into UA. I even saved someone during the exam. I did it for you. I will never freeze again. And with my new power, I will be the #1 hero for both of us. I'm going to save everyone, and I know you will be watching me.
For Deku's hero suit, it's made of a stretching material, so when Deku transforms into a wolf, it fits and molds to him. It has a utility bolt with holsters for his blood capsules, as well as other support items. He also has a set of gloves without fingertips, so he can make his nails longer for claws, and on the gloves he has KB for Katsuki Bakugo, so when he looks down at his hands, he can remember to never give up and keep moving forward. Since Bakugo is gone, Kendo fills his spot in Class 1A. It is now the first day of UA and Deku is looking for Class 1A. As he opens the door, he's met by a boy who is telling everyone to settle down and get in their seats. Ida. Hi, I'm Tenya Ida. You're the one that scored the most points in the exam when you saved that girl. Did you know we were getting scored on the rescues as well? I'm sure you did. A bright person like you, of course. And I'm glad to see that you made a full recovery. You were in bad shape from the robot falling. Ochako.
Oh, it's you, the one that saved me. I'm glad you're okay. I'm sorry you got hurt because of me.
Deku.
Oh, it was nothing. And it's fine, I was just doing the duty of a hero.
As everyone continues to talk, a strange figure in a yellow sack appears from behind a desk. Aizawa. It took you 5 seconds to be quiet. That's no good. I am Shoto Aizawa. I am your homeroom teacher. I want you to put on your training clothes and meet me in the training field. We're going to do a quirk assessment test. Momo.
But we're supposed to go to the first day assembly.
Aizawa. It is my class and we will do what I say. So get your clothes and meet me at the field in 10 minutes. Aizawa. Okay, listen up. We're going to be doing the fitness test just like in junior high. But the person with the lowest score will get expelled. Get that? Everyone.
You can't do that! You can't do that!
You can't do that!
You can't do that! Aizawa, it's my class and I can do what I want. Now that you're all done complaining, Izuku, you finished first in the entrance exam, so you're up first. In school, you weren't able to use your quirks for the fitness exam. What was your score for the ball throw? Deku.
It was about 53 meters.
Aizawa. Well, now I want you to use your quirk. No holding back. You can do anything you want, just stay in the circle. Deku.
Alright, here goes.
Deku then grabs the ball and throws it with all his might, sending it flying, getting a score of 1,075.4 meters. Everyone then gasps at his score and strength. After this, Deku gets first in all of the events except for the ball throw, because Ochako got infinity. And due to Mineta getting last, he was sent home, making everyone worried for what's to come. The day is ended and Ida, Deku, and Ochako take the train home just like in the anime. The next day, All Might bursts through the door, leaving everyone amazed. All Might.
Ha ha ha! I am here! But before we get into today's lesson, you have a new classmate. Moving from Class 1B to Class 1A, please welcome Ketsu Tetsu.
Everyone greets him and is amazed by All Might, admiring that he's there. All Might.
Today we are going to do a battle simulation, and you get to wear your very own hero suits. For your applications, you sent a design in for your hero suit for our support staff to make, and today you guys get to test them out. So get them on and meet me at Training Ground Beta.
Ochako.
Nice suit, Izuku. It's much better than mine. They made mine skin tight and I feel weird.
Deku.
Oh no, I think it looks great. Oh wow.
Ochako.
What does the KB stand for? Is it your future hero initials or something?
Deku.
No, it's for a friend who I lost because I froze, and I wasn't able to jump in and save him in time. It's a reminder to never freeze, and to keep moving forward. He wanted to be a hero, and he would have been here if it wasn't for me.
Ochako.
Was he the one from the Sludge Villain attack?
Deku.
Yeah, He was. We didn't always see eye to eye, but he was like my best friend.
Ochako.
I'm so sorry.
Ida and the others start to gather around. Ida. Okay, everybody, this is the site of the entrance exam. All Might.
Yes, it is. But you won't be fighting robots. You will be split into teams of 2 heroes and villains. The heroes have to either capture the villains or grab the rocket before the timer runs out, or the villains defeat the heroes.
The teams stay the same except for Tetsu taking Bakugo's place and Kendo takes Minetta's spot. All Might.
I'm giving you 5 minutes to prepare to talk strategy. After that, we will begin.
The 5 minutes have passed and it is now time for the mock battle to begin. Deku and Ochako start going through the floors and finally make it to the room with the rocket, where they are met by Ida and Tetsu. Ida rushes Deku, trying to speed blitz him, but Deku is still faster, dodging to the right and hitting Ida with a kick, sending him flying to the wall as Ochako runs to the side, trying to get to the rockets as Tetsu hardens and blocks her path. Deku runs over, throwing a fury of punches wearing down Tetsu. As she passes, Ochako then touches Tetsu, making him float and heading closer to the rocket. Just then, Ida runs over with his engines, grabbing Ochako and throws her towards Deku, where he catches her, but as it happens, she releases Tetsu and he falls to the ground. Deku then runs at Ida, still shocking him with his speed, but then he jumps up and punches the floor, cracking it under Ida's feet. Then Ochako grabs onto a beam as Deku stomps his foot, making a hole and breaking apart the floor where Ida stood and loosening the beam. Ochako then makes the beam float, making a bridge to the rocket, grabbing it and winning. All Might.
It's all over. The hero team wins.
All Might in his head.
This kid is something else. Him and Mirio will make a great team.
Thank you all for watching the video to the end. Now there's a few more things that I'd like to go over before the video's over. Firstly, I'd like to let you all know that we have a merch store. Some of the items in it are only available for a limited amount of time. So if you're interested, go into the description and check it out. Each purchase helps us make more content. Lastly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank the writer for this video, as well as the editor for this video. Their details will be in the description. If you're a voice actor, editor, or writer, or you're interested in becoming one of those, go to the Discord that's in the description of this video and hit up the head of one of those areas. We're always looking for members to join us. That's it from us for today's video. So, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're interested, and hit that like button if you liked the video. Until next time, peace out, mortals, and have an amazing day!
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true.